So nice. Keebscape, thank you very much for the tier 2. I appreciate that. Hi, everybody. Hi, Shortly. Hi, Old Man. Hi, Boney. What's up, guys? Kamikaze, what's up, Big Choppa? Kai, how you doing? Glimmer. Ad, how you doing? Wow, keyboard. It is keyboard time. Grant, how you doing, man? Looking forward to a chill stream to take my mind off things. That is the goal. We're gonna try to take some weight off everyone's shoulders today. Hello, Keeb time. It is Keeb time. Hi, Sixth. How you doing? Cannot be happier to have this stream. Yeah, I'm actually excited for this board too. I think this is going to be an interesting one today. I mean, you can't go wrong with a polycarbonate O-ring build. Like, I just think that's going to be awesome. So we'll kind of take a little peek and go through some stuff here. Also, day almost 80. Actually, technically what? September? October? Yeah, day 80 almost. Or actually, is it day 80? Day 75? Something like that. Of me still not having my my whiteboard. My Twitch app refused to show you channel. I had to type it in. You know, Dream, you're not the first person to tell me that. Apparently, that happens a lot with specifically my keyboard stuff. I don't know why that is. It's like I'm flagged or something. Dynamite wants a compliment. You know what's also always flagged in my mind? How cute Dynamite is. What's up, Dynamite? How you doing? That's always a flag in my mind. How you doing, dude? The link in Discord also didn't work. What? For real? Hold on a second. Did I fuck up my own link? Wait, the link works. That's weird. Is it just on mobile? Oh, just for you? Oh, that's weird. Maybe Twitch is like freaking out. I don't know. I swear Twitch is weird sometimes. Twitch does some weird stuff. I'm actually, you know what, today I was so productive today. But I actually spent some time. I was actually even drawing out a little map of how I want this room to look. I'm not, like, I kind of threw the room together when we moved in, but now I'm starting to really think, okay, what do I want done? And now that I've actually, like, lived in this space, I'm like, okay, how can we make this better? So, I don't know. Still trying to get through what I can do to make this cooler. Or I guess more, not even so much cooler, rather. Just have better storage and look better at the same time. Also, Unknown2711, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 5 months. The Tyrannosaurus. What's up, Victoria? How you doing? Alex Riz, time 1000. Mamba. When he's giving compliments? Damn. I appreciate that, man. It's Keep time. What's up, dude? What's up, Dane? How you doing, man? Muppet, what's up, dude? And it, what's up? But yeah, it's pretty much my day. I just, I took so many pictures today, actually. I was like vibing with taking pictures on the cement block. I kind of got bored of it for a while, but my passion for that cement block has come back full force. Doing the same thing. First step for me is to reduce clutter. I mean, that's an amazing first step. I've gotten some pegboards and shelving to start. How many pegboards did you end up getting? I'm debating getting one more, personally. Do keyboard photos really want to make me buy everything you post? Oh, thanks, Raze. I appreciate that, man. Yo, what's up, DJ? I'm doing all right. Just playing web fishing with an IRL friend. What is web fishing? Like legitimate fishing, just online type thing? Oh, so you stack them next to each other. That's cool. So nice.
Bro, can you help me move to Canada?
You know,
trying to get out before the Civil War.
Mister, I actually thought you were from Canada. I don't know why. I thought maybe it's my mind putting hockey and Canada together, but obviously I shouldn't do that. But yeah, I always thought you were for some weird reason. Yeah, I know. We're here to relax. Hockey. Thank you so much for 55 months. We'll get our minds off things today. Toronto is a basketball city now. You know what? You're so right. I think everyone's kind of over the teams for hockey. I get that. I do technically live in the north parts of Canada. Oh. Wait, what's web fishing? I don't know. Yeah, I like the pegboards personally. I think they are really cool room decorations. I don't know. I also want to put up some art. I want to do a whole bunch of stuff. It's just I think I need to figure out how I want to sort everything and all that. So we'll see. I was actually gonna do. Oh man, this Canada Post strike today has got me all fucked up because they're not taking. They're not doing pickups this week for me. Put up Greg. Oh my gosh, it's one of the best things about having your own place is you can do whatever you want. Sorta. I mean, there's only so much. You know, I will admit though, there's only so much space I can use here technically, so I still feel kind of limited. Although I'm not really happy with one of my drawers.
Alex, I am currently on meeting, can't talk much, and will be back once it is over. Okay,
bye, Zany.
Bye.
See ya. I'm letting my beard grow out. I don't know why. It's been actually not bothering me right now. So until it starts bothering me, we're gonna leave it.
As a proud Boston Bruins fan, I agree that Toronto should be over their hockey team. Alamau.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone here is. I was really into hockey at one time at Burn, and then I just stopped because I don't know. Toronto was just just letting me down. I used to be into it. So it's not so much the post offices are closed. I think it's like regional parts aren't doing things, but we're not getting pickups anymore. I could still go deliver it to them, but I don't think they do anything the moment you deliver it to them. Like, I think it's just they get it, and it's like, see ya. So, what's up, Fried? How you doing, man? What sport do I play? I don't play any sports at the moment. I haven't really played anything. I think the last
Red
activity
gifted
I
a
did
tier
was
1
skateboarding.
sub to Ute Goose.
Benji, thank you so much for a tier 1, man. I appreciate that gifted, dude. I appreciate it. For the uninformed Americans, the Toronto Maple Leafs are equivalent to the Dallas Cowboys. Are they not good? Why'd you change your setup? I liked your setup before. I wanted to do something a little different. I'm going to be honest. So there's 2 reasons why I changed it. Let me kind of explain. First of all, I no longer live in a place where I get tons of natural light. So that had to, like, me using a lot of gray just felt really
Thank you
dead
for the
in this
relaxing
room.
stream. Finally some nice relaxing
Thank you,
vibes
Boney.
today.
So it felt really dead in this room. And then number 2, the desk I had was warping. Number 3, I had to change up my space a little bit. Albeit, I'm going to be honest, I think a lot of the space feels exactly the same because I'm in basically the same size room. It's just a bit longer now. And I can finally position the desk differently, because before the desk only fit in one spot in that room I was in before. High bowl. So, I had to change it a little bit. Oh man, how are you guys doing though? How's everyone doing today? So nice.
No more bend.
No more bend. We know it, dude. I don't know what it is. I feel like I just need to stop talking for like one day. It's been such an exhausting day. I feel you, dude. Me and you've been chit-chatting all day, Mr. Scooped. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? What happened to the old desk? Okay, you're guys gonna be really upset. So, let me explain. When we moved in here, I set up the old desk because I was like, fuck it. I don't want to spend money on a new desk. We set it up. I looked at it. And I stood all the way across the room over here, and I looked at it, and it was like this. Before it was like this, like a little bit of a bend. See how bended that is? And then it was like this, where I physically, I'm like, oh shit, that's really bad. Despite there being a leg in the middle. So we ended up figuring, okay, let's get a new desk for me. Let's give it to my girlfriend for now. And maybe it'll straighten itself up because I was just using regular legs. She was using Alexotos. So nice.
I'm hiding in the woods for a little camping, but I still
right
need to trigger the TTS speak and spell. The pig goes oink oink.
Oh my gosh. But thank you so much, Gingy. We were setting up her desk. Guys, I kid you not. We set it up and suddenly, even a small bend, because I honestly think it's because the Alex drawers, and then we also positioned the leg differently in the middle. I kid you not, dude, there's like no bend anymore. And I wonder if the Alex drawers, just like the sheer size, of the Alex drawers, fit and made that better. But yeah, there's like no bend. So yeah, the Alex drawers from IKEA. But dude, so sad. Absolutely so sad, dude. Imagine fixing your desk by slightly moving the post to the right. I mean, basically that's what happened. Before it was fully on legs, yeah. Because I don't have... The reason why I don't want to put Alex drawers underneath my desk is I just don't... Maybe I'm the only person like this. I don't like my legs being restricted underneath the desk. Like sometimes, I'm not even kidding you, like I'll sit on the side with my legs out, fully this way or that way. So I just didn't like doing it. And when I have it like, something under the desk, even a computer, it bothers the crap out of me. So, right. Never heard of anything named Alex. Just double the length of the desk? I wish, dude. I like the ability, like the standing desk, even the ability. Oh, dude. Scooped, I agree. I was standing all day today. It's right now my first time sitting. Have you ever used Windows or do you use VMAC only for gaming? So, I am very blessed to have had a sponsorship in the past where I got a computer.
Cable management checker and Alex.
Mine's actually not bad right now. I'll show you guys in a bit. But I was very blessed where he had something, or else I would have had a really old, crappy computer. However, let me tell you guys the however part of this. Most of the sponsorship parts, and it wasn't any fault of iBuyPower, most of the sponsorship parts, it was all AMD because it was like an AMD event thing. Most of it died. And I ended up swapping a lot of things, and we ended up getting us some decent, I would say like decent Intel stuff. And then I actually decided that, you know what? I really want a graphics card. Like I want to play games, and I want to separate myself from my workstation here. So I ended up getting a 4070 Super, and that's my graphics card. I got the NVIDIA, what is it? What's the one when it comes straight from NVIDIA? What is that called again? Oh my god, I don't remember what it's called now. Why am I blanking on this? Founders Edition. Thank you so much, Flying. Really appreciate that. I got the Founders Edition one, and I think that's been super solid. And then I was inspired by a YouTube video on how to set up the case that I was given. So maybe I should clean it out and take a picture. But it was pretty good. I have to admit, it was pretty good. Still rocking my 3080 Founders Edition, still solid as fuck. I have no, you know what? They were like $340 cheaper than some of the other graphics cards, so I said, screw it. Why not buy that one there? Guys, I'm gonna ask you something though. Can we stop with the boink thing? I think it's been done to death now. Can we stop with it? Please and thanks. My AMD RX 7900 XT is baller. I wish I had my AMD card still working, because the AMD stuff was good, but I had so many problems with it all. I don't know if it was even the graphics card per se. I had problems with the AMD processor. I think that probably was the most problematic part in my entire system when I was using AMD parts. And it was too much.
Can we ban Victoria Rose for one stream?
No. We're not going to ban Victoria. No. I also had relatively bad experience with AMD. It's just not worth it to me. No, I don't know. My cursor would break all the time. I don't recommend it. So what happened to you, Dynamite? As much as Intel is in the dumps at the moment, my dad works at a computer repair.
This safe, amazing, and super educational community you've cultivated is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, Key Mama. Appreciate it. Thank you for you being here and just for the support. Listen, when it comes down to AMD versus Intel, guys, I had the worst experience with AMD. Completely. And listen, I stream, but guys, my streaming is not computer intensive. Just for talking out loud. I don't really do I have some cameras running, and that's it. Like right now, my CPU usage is 5%. That's it. So when the AMD stuff was shit in the bed, I was like, hey, I can't deal with this no more. I could not. What's shaking on my desk right now? Yeah, so I gave up on that one. Have you seen the new knob one from Work Louder, new mech keyboards? I'm not huge. I'm not really big on Work Louder stuff. I have one of their boards. It's just not my thing. Like, I bought it when it first came out because I thought maybe this would be a really good, like, oversized kind of macro pad thing. I don't, even when I look back at it, because that was at a time period where I was buying, like, literally everything and I was not very healthy with how I was spending money. Looking back on it, it was an impulse purchase. I waited a long time for it. I was sort of disappointed with the whole board. Like, it was just okay. I never used it. And it ended up breaking in transit, which might have been my fault primarily, but it's just the Work Louder stuff's really expensive. I really don't think it was like their first batch ever. I really don't think they're worth the money, if I'm being honest with you. If you find value in all the stuff that they have to offer there, go for it. But for me, I find at this current time, like, zero value in it. They seem like a cool company, but they are really expensive. And for that price point, I hate making this kind of argument, but I think for that price point, I'm expecting a little bit more premium materials and just, like, not even so much polish, but just something different for that price point, I guess. Because I think I spent like $350. All right, let's take a look at this keyboard. Now, speaking of spending money on keyboards, this is the Kronos. I don't know what happened to my page here. The Kronos is going to be a 60% keyboard. It's going to be on UniKeys. I don't know if the designer's in chat right now, but it's going to start at 240 USD. It is basically a polycarbonate O-ring mounted keyboard. So if you've been after a polycarbonate O-ring mounted keyboard, so nice. This might be it. Obviously I don't know how this sounds yet, so we'll go from there. 17.4 millimeter front height. It's manufactured by DDS and a 6.8 degree typing angle. Pretty cool. And it is a WinKey layout too, which is awesome. Comes with a gummy O-ring. It comes with only a 50A, which is fine. I think personally, out of all the experiences I've had with O-rings, I still think I prefer 70. And it has a Gondo PCB, which is awesome. And then you can buy either solderable or hot swap. I actually don't know which one we got today. This is going to be a sponsor stream because UniKeys is one of our sponsors. And I am giving back this board just in case anyone asks. Yeah, I mean, dude, to be fair, Lane, I really think this is heavily Moon Tower inspired by all the photos I've seen. The weight's different for sure, but I even think the side profile is definitely a little bit inspired. We'll take a closer look today. I don't know actually what color this is. I believe they told me, I can't remember what they said. I think they said purple. Yeah, I believe this is in stock, right? I'm pretty positive this is all in stock. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in stock. Is this purple? No, this is just the regular polycarbonate one. Cool. Actually, I know what I want to put on this for a keycap set. Cool, the quality. So, by the way, I was told this particular unit was used by someone already. It kind of looks purple tinted, I agree, but maybe it's just the regular schmegular one. I believe this is also a prototype. I did get told this was used already, so there might be some hand-holding scratches on this, but actually it looks pretty damn clean. I don't see anything. We have standard bump on feet, which is, I like bump on feet personally. We have a lovely set over here, or I guess not set, rather, lovely weight, where it kind of goes through, but just gives you this little moon, Saturn type thing. Very cool. And then, you know what? For a side profile, I wouldn't say this is actually super Moon Tower inspired. Moon Tower has a bit of an arch. I'm guessing to get this cost down a little bit, it is just straight. But it's your standard wedge. Pretty simple. It's a one-piece design with a brass weight. Cool. In stock 240 is not too bad for this. Purple was to combat any anti-yellowing over time from UV rays. That would make sense. Sorry if you guys hear me clearing my throat today. I really apologize. I don't know what it is. These last like few days, it's not humidity because the humidity here is fine. But the last few days, my throat's just been like itchy. Pancake, PBT fans pancake would go great on this with a little maple syrup on top. Dude, maple syrup sounds good. It's 240. When you mean full kit cookie, are you talking like switches and stuff too? Because it's 240 for the board and the PCB. Alright, we got some EP stabs that were sent over. We have our daughter board, and then we have our PCB. This is a solderable PCB. I actually have to open this up. The PCB doesn't come with the board, does it? Does it not come with the board, the PCB? Keyboard kit. Yeah, it comes with the board. Yeah. Doesn't say anything about it not coming with the board. It doesn't come with the board? Oh, wait, hold on. The PCB sold separately? See, that's confusing then. Why do they... I find lately I've been having a lot of issues with some branding stuff. Let's see. Kronos. So 240 and then you add 35 for the PCB. What they should do is they should make one page with everything so people don't get confused. That would be a very, very big thing for them to do. Because that almost confused me right now. And it shouldn't be called keyboard kit. It should just be called keyboard. That's a little deceiving. I will mention that to them. Because the word kit usually entails everything. So a little confusing. I'll mention that to them because... Yeah. I think it's the word kit that's throwing me off over here. But it should be called keyboard case or just like kit. Like they should have somewhere where it says PCB not included on the very top. Oh, here it does have in a very small hyperlink. Please click this link to add PCBs. But that could also be interpreted as like an add-on. So yeah, I will say that. It was more and I was like, wait a second. So it'll be $275, which I think that takes it a little bit higher than I was hoping this to be for an in-stock unit here for a one-piece polycarb design. However, I know DDS is kind of expensive. Have we tried the Jinxian purple switches? I haven't even heard of those ones there. This is the origami on top. So $275. Do I still like it at $275? I think that's still acceptable pricing, personally. I don't love the fact that they... Hold on, are they not giving you the plate either, or do you have to buy the plate separately as well? Is the plate separate from the PCB? Because then that would make it almost $310. Yeah, I would have loved to see this at like the most I would have loved to see this is like $280. Alu plate comes with it, no plate either. Hold on, what comes with this? So do you have to buy a plate and PCB in this over here? I'm kind of excited for this stream, not gonna lie. Oh, hell yeah, dude. So the plate comes with it. So okay, a plate comes with it, but then you have to buy a PCB separately. I feel like, okay, here's where I feel like this confusion's coming in right now. You're right, kit contents, aluminum switch plate. All right, let's take one step back. So it's still $275. We're right, it starts at $275 then. Where I think Unikeys needs to take this and just completely fix this whole thing could be avoided and all this confusion could be gone if they put the PCB on the same page, which I'm pretty positive they can do if they're using Shopify. I'm pretty positive this is Shopify. So they should be able to just put everything on one page to not confuse people. Which, by the way, guys, in case you guys don't know, this is something that like should be part of the critique here. I know this has nothing to do with the product itself, but how something's being sold could also cause problems. So I do think this should be completely rectified and at least just clarified in what you're actually getting here. I know it has contents at the bottom, but you should put somewhere, because it also puts PCB above the kit contents. So it kind of makes this deceiving thing. It's like where you're not sure if you get it. But yeah, I would prefer if they were to add something where it's like case only, you know, or aluminum plate and case only. And if the idea is they want people to pick their own, I guess, PCBs at this point, I do feel like they should, again, just add it to the page. Or at least even give, if the plate's not optional, just put something in there and then make everything else an option afterwards. How do you know what PCB to get for ISO layout? So I actually don't, let me take a look at the hot swap. I don't have the hot swap unit here, but if we go to the hot swap unit page, the hot swap PCB does not have ISO. So you're gonna wanna get the solderable unit. So 275 for this. All right, I still feel okay for 275 considering this is DDS. The polycarbonate looks absolutely fantastic on this. I still feel fine for 275. 240 would have been insane. But yeah, the polycarb looks insane on this. No, I also agree, Yak. But I will say though, in the sake of the compatibility, they do have a compatibility image on their PCB page. Threaded inserts for the daughter board. Let's check. No. Doesn't look like there's threaded inserts for that, nor is there threaded inserts for the weight. Now, I will say, again, just to criticize this, to hold it to the standard of every other polycarbonate board I've ever looked at. It's not super crazy important to put it on the daughter board. I agree, people can argue with me. I think it's important to put it on the weight. Now, will you be opening this over and over and over and over again? Well, not even opening. Will you be taking out these parts? The answer is probably not. So these are probably parts that are very low impact, and if they're already in, you won't ever need to do it again. However, I think in this day and age, any polycarbonate keyboard, anything, should have helixes or thread inserts at any point where there's screws contacting it. Again, you can argue that these are very low impact parts. So keep that in mind, but I do think that these should have threaded inserts. And the PCB is good. PCB is a Gondo PCB. We like Gondo. Gondo makes good stuff. I also like the screen print on this. This is nice. This is really cool. Keepscape right there. I think I saw Keepscape in chat. What's up, man? Little Gondo thing. Gondo usually puts little Easter eggs on things. So did he put a little Easter egg on this one, or is it just really the image? Okay, there's no, not. I mean, maybe I'm missing it here. What's up, Plus? How you doing? Cool. All right, and we are going to be using some vintage switches. I modded these, so these are going to be fun. You know, thank you to Keepscape for sending us over. He wanted some vintage switches in this, and he made sure to send some extras. This batch here, most of it was good, but there was like six switches that the plastic was so bent on it they wouldn't fit back together. So that's always the risk you take with vintage switches. And then Keepscape, do you get a hard shell case with this, or is this just something you had lying around? I don't think I read hard shell case, but let me triple check. Yeah, I don't know if it comes with one or not. I'm not sure. Comes with the case? Oh damn, that's real nice. All right, and you get a case. That's awesome. For $275, case included. All right, I'm happy with that. That makes me feel a lot better. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys have been feeling this too. A lot of boards recently just haven't been coming with cases. It's been like, and I know this is a divisive kind of debate here, but like, I'd rather the case. I don't know, like the hard shell case. You know? I think I would rather, if people are going to spend a lot of money on a fancy package, I'd rather have the hard shell case at this point. Even though I don't really need them. I don't know. I just like them. So kudos to you for including one here. Oh no, is this PCB? Oh no, guys. Yeah, this might not work. It doesn't look like this made it through transit here. I can see if it does. If it's just the plastic that's broken, we still should be able to just power it on. And it shouldn't really matter. I will give it a go. Unfortunate. Sometimes it happens. Or melt it. Yeah, we could also just do that. It just looks like it got damaged a little bit in transit somehow. It was well packed too. Try soldering it. I had the same problem. Alright, it still turns on and everything, so we're fine. It just seemed to be the plastic got lifted or something and kind of broke. Should be fine. I don't foresee this going anywhere. You can see the crack right there, but it still should be fine. Few? Yes, big few over here. Alright, let's do some stamps. Also, since this is technically your build, Keepscape, how do you want me to build this for you? Do you want split backspace? Do you want full? Do you want 6.25U? Do you want 7? Yeah, it's a universal daughter board. Again, actually, I feel like this has been 50-50 lately. I feel like we haven't been getting a lot of universal daughter boards lately. So it's nice having something universal here. Might affect the JST header clearance. I'm hoping it should be fine. Oops, did I drop here? I'm hoping it should be fine. I don't think... I mean, worst case scenario, I just melt it into place over here, but... should be okay. Split backspace, 7U. Got you, dude. So we're going to be doing this. How do you guys feel about 275 for this project? For the solderable PCB anyways. Again, I will talk to Unikeys, or I don't know if Keepscape, do you want to handle the communication maybe about some clarification and just better verbiage on the actual website? Because it is a smidge confusing. Seems pretty normal. Yeah, I would say this is like pretty average pricing for stuff. At 240, I would have been real impressed. But 275 makes for, I'd say, a pretty standard fare project in terms of pricing. It's not too bad. I'm glad it's under $300. So we need 1, 2, 3 steps. Depends on how big the weight. It has a bit of weight here. We can do a measurement once we fully build the board. $400 maple dollars. Maple dollars, you know, they are what they are. I wonder if it is allergies. You know what? Scoop mentioned it could be allergies, why I keep having to clear my throat today. But you know, I do feel a bit stuffy. I wonder if it is something to do with some allergy. I feel like I've been really good with my allergies lately. So maybe it's just because I've been ignoring it. Oh man, it's not fun, guys. Let me tell you guys, getting older fucking sucks. I should do that, Hockey. I started opening the boxes for the Class 60. Why are there 47,000 parts? Dude, you're asking me. Honestly, I don't even know. There's a lot of parts for that board, though. I agree. I can talk to Unikeys about it. There's no plan was to have solder kits and hot swap kits for sale, but it ended up being easier Totally. I mean, that makes sense. I like giving people the option, by the way. On one web page would be nice, but I'm very happy you're receptive to that feedback. That is a very good thing. The weather keeps fluctuating too damn much. Oh my god, ad, dude. So today I looked outside and I'm like, oh shit, it's a lot of wind. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be cold today. So I quickly had to just like run outside to throw some garbage away. And dude, it was warm. Like I quickly ran outside in like shorts and a t-shirt. It was so hot. Like the wind was kind of even warm. It was like 22 degrees Celsius or something. So where's my gray mouse from? This is the MX vertical mouse. I don't love it though. I kind of hate it. I'm very much considering not using it anymore. I'm gonna just maybe pick up like a gaming mouse and use that. I think I've decided I don't like it. I just got the dust that's sitting on it all over me. Today was the last day of that. I hope you enjoyed it. Really? What's it supposed to be like tomorrow? So nice.
I feel like Alex right now. I can't find my home key.
Oh gosh. A gray one with colors. Oh, I don't have that anymore. That was a custom painted MX Master Mouse. But yeah, exciting board though. I like the bezel widths seem fine on this too. It's not too big. I think where this is really going to appeal to people is if they wanted something polycarbonate with some RGB options. I think this is going to be big for people who want that. Like seriously big for people who want that. Obviously, once we get it all set up, you guys will see. So anyone who wants a little flare of color, I think this is going to be super popular. But there's some nice choices for this. So and in stock's a really good selling point as well, for sure. No waiting is also good. Hence, maybe a smidge of premiumness for a one-piece design. Moo, how you doing? Hi, have a nice day. Thank you very much. But yeah, there's not really too much to the design. Some rounded corners. The weight's kind of fun. I like the front height. 17.4 is a really good front height, by the way. Which is, by the way, I know I say that's really good. When I mean it's really good, I mean for me. Front height, typing angle, all of this is subjective. I do feel to a certain degree front height can be objective, but I think anything under 20 millimeters is comfortable. Imagine dyeing this orange. Dude, I'm still waiting for the day. I'm waiting for the day. Do you guys remember the board from Tokyo Cubes called the Alex with like an eye? Do you remember how they were, I think they were acrylic boards, but they were dip dyed. And they were a gradient. They were so cool. They were really expensive because they had this like, it was a really cool project. The way they even did it, they employed people locally in Japan, I believe, for the majority. I think everything was done locally in Japan except for the PCB. And it was such a fun project. I ended up buying one because I loved it so much. But that was the only thing that I've seen so far that was kind of like these gradient dyed acrylic cases. They were beautiful. I still have mine. I think I need to get mine from my parents' house. Maybe that's what I'm going to do this week. But I'm going to bring mine here. And it's a 40% Alice. I'm going to try to use it. I'm going to suck at using it, but I'm going to try. I would love to just take some pictures of that board again. It was also hot swap plateless, which was, it killed me, dude. Nuxrox has a GB with PC color boards. The Seba? I have not seen that one there. I need to take a look after. There's a 60 called the Gambit 60 that's in Proto Stage. There's a gradient fade on PC. Looks amazing. Hope it runs. I've heard gradient fades are actually pretty expensive to do, even from like the factory. That's what I've been told. So that's why no one's really done them. Although it would be sick, dude. Imagine learning to type. I didn't join. What happened? I didn't join this hobby to type. I joined to have it sound good with 2 fingers. Dude, I kid you not. The amount of comments I get on my YouTube channel, like on the daily basis. Oh yeah, that's the one. I have that board. It is so beautiful. That's the one right there, Hockey. The amount of comments I get of like, how do you own all these keyboards but still type like a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Like, or how do you own this keyboard and still haven't learned to type? You're an idiot. Or that just like wasting your money on this. You can't even type proper. It would blow your mind. It used to kind of bug me a little bit, but now I just think it's hilarious. Tyrannosaurus Rex. And then I think I've told you guys that one story of that one person who they went to every video I had. And every video they were like, you can't type. Stop typing. Stop buying keyboards. Stop making keyboard stuff. And they basically said, like in every single post, they're just like, dude, you gotta stop. Like, you're cringe. Why buy keyboards if you can't type properly? Like, why buy keyboards if you're not typing like 104? I think that's what they said as well. Is like, why buy keyboards if you can't type like 140 words per minute type thing? Like, this is cringe. I'm petty a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm pretty petty. All right. So I went to his channel. And I saw that he was practicing his golfing. And he would talk about the golf clubs he owned. So I went to every video and I said, why buy golf clubs if you're not golfing? I looked at the scores. I don't fucking remember what the scores are. He blocked me real quick, dude. Just gotta say, one of the rules I live my life by, I try to anyways, is would this bother me if someone did this to me? Like, you know, if the roles were reversed, would this hurt me? If the answer is yes, then why fucking do it, dude? Why fucking do it? Petty Alex is my favorite version. Yeah. I'm not super petty these days, but I used to be real petty, dude. 140 words per minute on monkey type means nothing, because punctuation. Yeah, I feel like there's no real world scenario where you're just steady typing 140 anyways. Sometimes you have to stop and think of what you're actually typing. Like, it's a kind of a ridiculous number when you really think about it. By the way, these RTX tabs, I'm just going to use 20520. If you ever got locked out of your house, would you use backwards long jump or barrier skip to get around the door? If you do not understand, I will not explain it. Fuck, I don't know what you're talking about, Fried. I'm missing a very crucial joke, I feel. And now I feel left out. I'm missing it. My GF was a medical scribe. She can actually hit 150 words per minute with punctuation. She doesn't even need like keyboards. Well, she doesn't even like keyboards. Really? I'm actually surprised by that, but also I'm not surprised. Dynamite, does she have a keyboard that she just like that's it? Like, this is the board for her. She doesn't need anything. Because you know what? Maybe she hit her stride with that like whatever keyboard she's using now. Backwards long jump? Guys, I don't fucking understand. What is it? Explain it, please. Do you recommend a good 40% to start out with? Well, I don't know. I'm not really the best with recommending 40%. Oh my god, please. TX stabs. Take all my energy to plug in here. Mode switches come in Friday. Hey, yo, dude. The Alexotos. I think that this may be the last time we run them. Because there are probably... actually, I don't know. I don't want to say that and then, you know, maybe change our minds. But for now, I don't think I want to rerun them anymore. I think everyone who has them wants them now. Maybe in the future, I don't know. But for a long while, there are other things I want to focus on for the next little bit. Unless Mode really wants to stock them again. I recommend 20% more than that. For which one? Sorry? The keyboards? You recommend a 20 plus 40? It's taking me a lot of willpower to not buy a Nest on 810. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I didn't even know we were dropping so much stuff on novel keys today until like literally yesterday midday. But yeah, the 810s are real nice. So I'm hearing is I should spec on them and head over to Mech Market. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're now a flipping community. We only talk flips here on our channel. That's it. What should we flip today? Oh, I need to update my cable. I have not used that cable in a long time. Also, I probably wouldn't recommend buying from Space Cables right now. Jeff, do you mind changing the command for the cables to the Ordinary Labs one? Want to sell derivative 900 CAD? Is that a good deal or a bad deal?
Thanks for always being you. I appreciate your work. Lots of love.
Thank you. Appreciate you. And thank you so much for 3 months. Really appreciate that. This cable's from Ordinary Labs, by the way, if you want to know, Chris Clacks. It's their Flemo one. I like the Ordinary Labs cables. You know what? They've been solid. Like, ever since I've used them, I've been no issues. And a lot of the other custom stuff I've had, either, I don't know, I just get bored of, or they like start to kind of deteriorate. These are nice. I like the texture of these. Gambit Mini 60% with the PC fade? Will I be able to see this if I'm not in the Discord? Oh, I can see this. It's in Teehee Types. Oh, that looks really good. That's cool looking. Yeah, the silicone cables are really nice. But the cable that comes with the classic TKL is so solid. Oh, if you already bought the classic TKL, there's no reason to buy another cable. Like, unless you don't want the one that comes with it. It is a solid cable as well. In fact, I like those a little bit more than these, but I don't know if Mike plans on selling those separately. He should, though. I don't love putting these things on, so I'm not going to bother. Instead of background music, we need this. What is this? I'm afraid to click it and then DMCA'd. So I'm going to pass on that for the moment. I'm also afraid that I'm going to break this already sort of damaged connector here. So I'm going to be very careful as we pop things in here. Oh wait, split backspace. So we need enter. Keepscape, do we want full right shift as well? I don't know why, I just assumed you want it split. I grabbed a proto and the yellow doesn't really match with anything. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I gotta talk to Mike about that. I don't know what the plan is for that. Split? Okay, perfect. Looking good. And then we'll use the plates. All right, now switch time. These are 3-pin, so these should be relatively simple to pop in here, but I'm trying to be extra careful. You know what I might do? Just to give this like some cushion, because we have a smidge of a damaged piece over here. We'll just do this. Just let me clean up my desk a little bit. It's getting a little cluttered feeling. Some cushion. What the?
Pushing wink wink.
Silly question, but how do you know which way the wire goes on stabs? Like spacebar, duh, but the other two you did the opposite ways? To answer your question, there are larger holes and smaller holes. The larger holes would house those little elbows, and then the smaller holes would house in this particular case, the clips. So you can just do a rough kind of like guesstimate of where they go just based off of that. Past that, for screw-ins, it would just be the screw part, like the part we actually screw. Though the PCB design and weight on this are so nice. I like the screen print on the PCB, I agree. I like the moon. It's cool. I would have loved it on both sides. If a small piece of criticism for this, I think it would have been really cool to screen print this on this side and on this side. That would have been really fun. I miss when Alex was a screw-in guy. You know, I actually might be switching to... I actually picked up a lot of screw-ins recently, Corgi. Because I have been very much enjoying the Type Plus stabs. Like, I did a few builds. Way off topic, and maybe you guys will find this sort of interesting. Hell yeah, Chris Clack. Sounds good, dude. Which color did you get? I actually have been using screw-in stabs off-stream for some testing stuff. And I will admit, I really like the way the Type Plus just kind of... They're a bit of a pain in the ass to assemble. Like, they do take a while. Gotta admit that, but I do like the way they sound. They're just like really easy to tune. I feel like those are probably even a little bit easier than the night stabs. Probably a little bit... not a little bit, sorry. Let me find my words here. They're probably the easiest to tune stabs I have right now, and I did pick up a bunch more. So I decided that I was going to be using those when I can as well. But obviously I can't use those for O-ring ones. Do you know a reasonable place to get vintage cherry blacks? Unikeys, maybe? I don't know anyone who's really selling them these days. I tried giving Stabies another shot. I found one pack because I was going through all my stabs the other day, and I had the same binding issue as I normally have, and I just got rid of them. Do you think matrix boards are overpriced? I'm on the fence about buying the MY2K, but it's so expensive. Matrix boards are in an interesting spot because matrix boards are fun. I think they're very much worth the price if you're into them. I think, how can I word this? I want to pause what we're doing here and just kind of talk about one thing right now, but I think value is obviously very subjective. I can sit here and preach to the high heavens that I think something's not worth your money. And maybe you could look at me and be like, what the hell do you mean? This is exactly everything I'm looking for. It sounds good. I like the people who are running it. I do feel like there is some subjectiveness when it comes to design. If you feel like the matrix boards, they're fun. They have their own kind of history behind them. They've been around for a while. Like if you find like this is something you want, and the money is not a problem right now and I can afford this, go for it. What I can tell you though is based off of your one sentence right there of do you think matrix boards are overpriced, that you're on the fence. The moment that I go on the fence about wanting to buy something, it's not, you don't do it. You cancel. You hit X. You're on the fence right now. For me, you have to be like, I want this, I just need to figure out how to get this. The moment, because I did this the other day, I was going to buy a camera stand. So nice. I can ruin anything. Thank you so much for your Prime. Thank you. I was going to do it. I was like, fuck yeah, this is exactly what I want. I put it in my cart, and it wasn't even that much money. It was like $35 or something. I put it in my cart, and then I thought, do I really need this? Like, is this going to make my life better? Is this going to even look good? The moment I started having all these doubts, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need this. Closed it, didn't buy it, said screw it. So, my rule for keyboard purchases is only if it comes through a raffle W. You know what? I respect that. Yeah, I mean, I also agree with what Big Max just said too. I always wait 2 weeks, and if you really want it, I think Rusty said the same thing too. Wait 2 months, let us stew on it. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my advice shortly. You can live your life how you want to live your life, obviously, but that's just kind of how I've been living. I found that my absolute favorite sound profile is standard top mount, no foam. I really, really thought I was a foam fan when I first started building. We all do. Honestly, Krydar, and there's nothing wrong with foam, by the way. Just to kind of play off what you said right there, before I read the rest. Dude, foam is fun. It sounds good. Foam is also really bassy, and Bassy is something that your ears get fatigued on quickly. So it's usually not that we don't like foam signatures. It's just, or foamy sound signatures. Foam just tends to be very tiring. Typically. So that's kind of why I've gotten a little bit fatigued to them. It's just because I feel like the sound profile is just something I just can't deal with for a long time. But God, the top mount sound is just a million times nicer to my ears. I also found I love Moyu black switches on escape key and Nixies on the spacebar. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so happy you found your preference. That is awesome, bro. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Do you have any recommendations for under the desk storage? You know, Pink, funny thing that you mentioned that. I was literally looking on IKEA and some other places for some stuff myself. I have a really crappy, well, okay, I shouldn't say crappy. I have an IKEA little drawer thing right now. It's not on wheels or anything, but it kind of falls apart really easily. It's like a crappy metal one. I want to get a nicer one, but I was looking at IKEA today because I have to order a shelf from them anyways. So, or not even a shelf, sorry. I'm ordering a little stand to put my printer on because I don't want my printer sitting on the floor anymore. It's getting kind of irritating it. But I don't know. I don't have any good suggestions yet. I sat here for 2 weeks debating whether to buy the new iPod Magic keyboard because it was a bit pricey. You go into a rabbit hole of YouTube reviews, asking your friends their experiences, all just to validate that's a good idea. I think if you still want it after all the research, it might be worth purchasing if you've been on the fence. You know, I agree with that, Rusty, because I do the same thing. And what I've found is I know... Here's a little thing that I found out about myself. I now know when I know the moment I start regretting a purchase. It's when the moment I buy something. Let's just say I buy these stabs, right? I buy these. They're on the way. They're being shipped. And I'm not looking at people's... so there's two ways this can happen. Either you're looking at people's reviews because you're excited and you're not paying attention to what they think. You're just kind of looking at pictures of the thing you bought and you're like, this is so pumped. Or you start watching the reviews and start to try to figure out, did I just make a mistake? And it's usually not the first thing you're thinking of. You're just kind of like listening to people's experiences. And like, the moment I know I fucked up is when I'm watching reviews for the sake of actually reviewing the item after I've purchased something. That's how I know I fuck up. Then I think, did I really want this thing? Did I just waste all my money? That's why I try and watch all the reviews before, or else I get the same guilt. Yup. Dude, the guilt is so real with that too. I feel attacked. Oh my god. My favorite hobby to talk about value isn't in the audio world. Quirky. Good luck, my guy. That's a losing battle. I love when $100 cables are good value. No, I don't really care about your oxygen-free copper mix. That's truly a losing battle. I can't do the whole audio stuff anymore. I'm so over it. Gotta do the same thing. If I'm confident I'll love the product, I'll search for videos and pictures. If I start looking at reviews, that's when I go, let's see if I made a mistake. Yup. I do a lot of research before I buy any mouse. I let Elquan do all the research before I buy mice, and then I ask Elquan. That's kind of what I do. You guys don't know it, but Elquan is like, you know, people like have their guy they go to. Elquan's my guy. I'll be like, Elquan, did you hear about the Sora V2? Is it good? And he'll be like, yes, best mouse. I'm like, sick, dude. Then I'll buy it. You just sound like my friends. Dude. Everyone has their specialties, okay? Everyone has their specialties. Then he winds up telling you to not buy it. Yeah, maybe he'll be like, actually, never mind, after I purchased it. I feel like the only company I don't research is Mode. I kind of just buy whatever. Hasn't bit me in the butt yet. Mode does a good job on making their boards feel universal in a way, if that makes sense. Like, their mounting systems are pretty standard. So if you like one mode board, you're probably going to like them all. Maybe just design-wise, you might not like it. Sora V2 goated though. I know, I fucking love mine, dude. I like it more than my Lamzu, oddly enough. But the both those mice are god tier. Like, I don't think I'll ever need another one. Any update on the thoughts on the Neo 75? I still really like it. I'm going to be writing a long article. I'm hoping I have some time, maybe Friday, to go through that and really get into the nitty gritty of what I think. Long story short, though, my like TLDR that I can sort of tell you off the top of my head is the Neo is still my overall winner with all the 75s that have come out recently. The only other board that I think is a contender in that space, it's a toss-up right now between the TKD and, believe it or not, even that Kyocera board. I think I prefer the TKD, only because of its simplicity to assemble. The Kyocera board could have been the easy number 2 answer to this. But the Kyocera board is a little bit... There are choices in both the TKD and the Kyocera that just make me shake my head in terms of customization. But I think the Neo is the best one for all the 75s. Like I would very confidently recommend that. I'm looking for a nice polycarbonate board. I'm debating an Envoy or for RGB. Any Rex? Mamba, the thing we're building today, man. I'm not even kidding you. Unless you don't want a 60%. I think the thing today is probably going to be like one of the better RGB boards that you have. I still can't decide between green and burgundy. I'd do green. Easy peasy green. I do want a 60. Maybe today. Yeah, these are actually in stock. So they're about $275, Mamba. If you had $200 CAD, which board would you go after? Fuck. Are you talking just the keyboard kit or like all in? If you want, I think the link is in my description. It's not an affiliate link. If you guys want to support me with an affiliate link, I think there's a Unikeys affiliate link in my bio, but if you don't want to, there's the non-affiliate link there. Will you be getting a fixed zoom? It just came in. Oh, this one's no good. The plastic's all warped on that one. It just came in. I think I'm going to try to do it Sunday alongside the other board, or maybe I'll do I'll do it Sunday night maybe. Did we say the $200 CAD would be just for the kit, or like do we want everything?
Did someone say affiliate link?
Burn, what's up, dude? I didn't even know you could buy a Big Mac with just $200 CAD. $200 CAD is, I think that's what, 100 and, it's like what, 140-ish USD? Isn't that crazy? We're using vintage switches, so vintage cherry. That's why you see me putting a bunch aside that are just no good, even though I lubed them up. I just couldn't tell as I was lubing them. Some of these pins are just atrocious, and I wasn't even looking, but...
The Bineko 60 isn't bad if you want a full kit.
There's that too, actually. Bakaneko is probably something I'd probably pick up. If it's just $200 just for the keyboard kit, I'm buying a Neo Ergo. Easy peasy. That is an easy peasy answer right there. Oh, I do see one that bent a little bit, so let's fix that. Why spend it on Big Mac so you can buy Alex merch? Damn, meme's getting in on it too? You guys are awesome. Actually, today I was heavily craving a burger because of you guys last night. I almost pulled the trigger on getting a burger today, but I didn't. I'm trying to behave a little bit. Define no good? What's no good, TY? Any recommendations for feet/bump-ons? Looking to ditch the Geon feet? Just get the clear standard bump-ons. I don't know what they're actually called, if they have like a name for them, but clear standard bump-ons, easy peasy. Slap them on somewhere on the keyboard. There you go. Alex merch tee is hands down the tee I wear the most now. Dude, I'm wearing this tee just because it's my pajama shirt, but I have to admit, those comfort colors, I was recommended them by someone who worked with Fourth Wall, and they were spot on, man. Actually, believe it or not, even Novel Keys used them for the meetup shirts, and those things were great. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, vintage switches, the pins are quite delicate, so I'm just going to go through them and make sure that we have them all seated properly. When cherry picking switches, what art thou no-goes you're looking for? Okay, dude, I'll show you. Let me show you guys an example. This is a no-go. So when you guys do switches, see this? See how the legs aren't closing? See how they stick out even when you press it down physically? That should not be happening. Now, typically, this either means two things. This can mean that your film is interfering with closing on the switch, or that the switch has damaged plastic, which sometimes you can bend back with your fingers, but it'll never be the same because now it's different and it won't work that way. But that is number one, I'd say take a look at. Number two that I would say you're going to want to look for, other than just pins not being straight.
Present, speaking of Alex merch, wink winky.
Thank you, Byrne. Appreciate that, man. Number two, what you're going to want to look for when you're doing your switches is just making sure you didn't get any lube on the stem of the pole. That's why when I'm doing switches, I just hit... Oh yeah, hit join if you guys want to join Byrne's giveaway. Thank you guys. I appreciate that, Byrne. You are way too kind.
I would love some lifestyle Alexotos merch too. Like a metal lighter case or a plant pot. Sorry, I was inspired by another company.
I could maybe swing that. Oh, and then another thing too. Sometimes with a really, really bad batch, however, I haven't seen this in a long time, you can have really bad leafs. And you can hear the leafs, which is never a good thing. So you got to be careful a little bit there too. Who won? Oh, Jur12101. Congrats, man. Jur, congrats, dude. I don't think I've ever said your full name like that. Seven. I actually did warn people in my Switch lubing video about Switch films. It's at the end where it tips and tricks. I have a whole section on why you wouldn't want to use films. And you know what's crazy? To this day, I still get emails about what happened to their Switches when they put films. They watch my video. Because you can tell where people stop watching the video. And that's the least watched part of the video. So I already know people are just skipping past my tips and tricks area.
Alex, I was watching one of your recent VODs. Please say iron.
Iron? Oh, fuck off. I don't even know what am I saying right now? I don't even know. Iron? It's iron. That's how I say iron. I got my soldering iron. Iron? I don't fucking know. See, now I'm thinking of it too much right now, dude. Thinking about it way too much. I can't say it proper. Can I use 2 films though? What about 3? People need to know. The answer is no.
Iron.
Iron. Fuck, I can't say it, dude. The TTS is just smarter than me. I had to. I love you. No, you're good, bro. You're good. This is why I all your videos completely for the hidden tips and tricks. I think I got some good little nuggets of information in a lot of my content. I don't know. I think it's decent. make this weird too. I try not to gatekeep anything. If I find something useful, I tell you guys immediately. Alright, let's solder. Iron. That's how I hear it here in Texas. Yeah, iron. Iron. I don't know, fuck. Oh, one more pin here. Last pin here we will fix up. What you do if the top housing is still wobbly on a switch even after applying a switch film? Which switch in particular, Lane? So I think that's also important to know too. Damn, everyone's asking me that particular question today. Arise, I don't have that mouse anymore. I actually had to throw it out because it was getting gross. But that was an MX Master that was custom painted. They're actually very easy to disassemble, and you can just paint them yourself as well. You can't paint this soft touch grip thing on the Logitech mice, though. Only the plastic parts.
Come on, Alexotos Streamer 101, always gatekeep everything all the time forever.
Yeah. I'm doing it wrong, though, so... Alright, let's solder. Yeah, no, well, someone painted it for me, though. Looks nice, so thank you. I appreciate that, Arise. Thank you, thank you. Good Gondo PCB. Solder flows nice. Can you pronounce Toronto quick with the second T? Toronto. Toronto. I feel weird saying it like that. How many LEDs do we have? We actually have a fair amount of LEDs, considering this is going to be a board that you're going to want some good RGB going on for the underglow. So there is a fair amount of LEDs on this, which is good to see too. In case anyone's kind of wondering, that felt wrong on so many levels. Yeah. Horizon, hey everyone, finally able to catch a stream. It's been a busy season. You know, being busy is not a bad thing, though. I'm hoping it's a good busy all
it's
around.
It's
my
not
guy.
Toronto.
I think TTS would want to disagree with you right now. I don't think TTS has your back on this. Isn't it the 6? Nah. Nah. Feel betrayed by TTS? Truly. Aaron, I need to message you. Because all the parts are in now for that giveaway board. Sorry for the wait. It took a little longer than expected. I wasn't planning on the daughter board to not work on that particular board. But yeah, it's all in. I have it all. I got it in Monday. So I should be able to ship that out to you. Bad timing though, because it looks like Canada Post went on strike. But I think I should be able to send it to you hopefully next week. You're the only person who I have yet to do. Toronto. Thank you a lot for doing all the care. Anytime. I want to send you with something working, obviously. Hold on, let me go ask Drake. He speaks for all Canadians. Does he? I wasn't aware. Wasn't aware, dude. Okay, I need to sit up straight. My neck's feeling it. After the past 2 days, heading a bright spirit in my mood. I love it. Oh, Boney, has it been a stressful few days? Kronos stopped fucking with Drake when he started beefing with Kendrick. I guess, yeah, he has been less popular here, hasn't he? That's for sure. Dude.
I officially deleted TikTok. I feel so good about it.
I'm so proud of you, dude. I don't use it at all. I got rid of it. Like, I don't have it on my phone anymore. It is single-handedly one of the better decisions I've made in a long time. I got asked by a few people, like, oh, does that mean you're not making short-form content? No. I just, you know what? Like, I'm not going to make it. If in the future I have to make it, I'm probably just going to, like, I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, I don't want to touch it. Like, I'm trying to try my best to physically avoid, personally, using TikTok and that kind of social media. I feel like it does nothing. Like, I'm not gaining anything from using it. Even when I was making content, I felt weird making content for that, because I would try to make artsy content that would be 30 seconds and be something fun and just, you know, me building a keyboard with some very relaxing music. Nobody liked it. The only time people would like is when I make like a quick
and just
joke
full of brain rot. I feel E9K I get dumber after using it.
Or when I had to review a product in like 20 seconds. And that's not even a good review of a product. It's just like either buy this or don't buy this. I'm a big believer in nuances. Like, there's nuances for a lot of things.
Okay,
you know?
I am back now, Alex. I need a speedy summary of what you and chat talked behind my back. I hope you were not talking bad about me or belled oink or anyone, and hope that you guys talked about how ketchup on everything makes everything better.
Zany, let's not do bell doink things anymore. Let's cut that out a little bit. We're stopping that. We're putting the X on it. But to catch you up, not a whole hell of a lot. Nothing crazy important. We're just hanging out. Dorcas, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that, man. Got rid of everything but YouTube, Twitch, and Reddit. I couldn't care less about what other people are doing. The last thing I need in my family's crap opinion on human rights and geopolitical issues. Never been happier. There you go, dude. I agree, though, man. It's just... I'm just happier, not being oblivious, per se, but, like, I don't need... Let me try to word this
Can't
properly.
wait for this number to read into the triple digits. Love being a part of this community.
Thank you, Brandon.
Have a good evening, Alex.
Good evening, my friend. How are you? But I think for me, it's not even so much being oblivious. Like, I don't think it's good being oblivious. I think understanding what's going on is helpful. Here's where I think it's really bad. Is like... Listen, I'm going to say this, just really quick tidbit. I am sure everyone here already knows. But being in social media and, like, doing this... I know how easy it is dude. Elquan, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s, bro. How easy it is to manipulate media. How easy it is to make things seem real. How easy it is to not disclose things. How easy it is to do all these things to make money. Because at the end of the day, it's you're garnering viewership and making money. It's always coming back to one key thing. Money. So for me, when I'm seeing like, all these things trying to sell people on things, they're trying to like, they make you feel certain ways, like on social media. Even for example, like I'll use something that bothers me a lot, which is I see a lot of people posting about, I made $30 bajillion this month and you don't, and here's how I did it. And that whole sentence right there, like that's aimed to make you feel jealous and bad. Like that's aimed to make you feel those two things. So when I see things like that, like for me, I'm at a point now where I'm understanding of those, but I know people and I've seen people, they feel terrible. They're like, shit, well, like, how did this person do this? 90% of that shit's fucking fake. So, like, it just, like, a lot of that stuff just makes you feel bad. And even if it's aimed to not make you feel bad, like, it just does. Now, if you're watching, like, comedy stuff, then, you know, so be it. But even that, there's, like, layers of just shit with that, too, and I choose not to want to get involved. Like, if I need to research something, I'll fucking research it. I'll research it, I'll read what I need to read, but I won't go and look on TikTok for a 30-second explanation
Everything
of what
is
I'm trying to
fake these
learn.
days. News, social media, it just caters to certain viewers at this point. All it does, it put people down and make people insecure. Most mental health issues these days stem from social media. Sorry, not sorry.
I don't disagree.
Alex just doesn't know cause he doesn't have a numpad. That's why you aren't making millions. Buy my book to find out how.
Damn. I got called out. That is actually crazy. You have a numpad or you're not in the right tax bracket. Oh, fuck. I mean, you guys are right. I don't have a numpad. So, in a lot of ways, yeah, I'm wrong here. I'm in the wrong. I sold my numpad. What does that make me? You're in the same place I am, my friend. You're now in the same place as me. Just gonna separate a numpad to sit on the desk at all times. I should, huh? Switches are so delicate.
Why does wrong sound so right?
I don't know.
Ads be like I made 200,000 the past month. Here is how I did this. Me be like, you need money and fame to be happy. I am happy where I am, with my dear mustache man Alex.
Hey, thanks, dude. Okay, I might need to desolder this one here. It's driving me up the walls, this particular switch. Got it. Does having a 2012 iPad still functional? Yeah, I mean, no, it doesn't. Apparently, you need a numpad in just general, not an iPad. So we need numpads, according to that one guy, to be successful. What if I am a numpad? I mean, that changes everything. Are you like a transformer?
I don't have a numpad, my life is going down the drain.
Welcome to the club, my friend. We're one in the same. One in the same. Also, thank you again, Elk1. I appreciate the 5 gifted from earlier. I want to just say thank you again, my guy. Get your money up, not your funny up. Damn. Tim Keyless meets Alex Numless. I was talking to Tim today. Tim's doing well. I said, when are you coming back to streaming? And he ignored me. Because he was playing a video game and didn't hear me probably, but... Who's Tim? Truthfully, honestly, let's leave it at that. I agree, Ants. What if I get both my money and my funny up? Is that possible? Can you do that? Is it illegal? That sounds illegal. Raffle, what's up, dude? Tim the Goat himself? Raffle, how is the keyboard sales going? I don't know if you can answer that here, but I hope people are looking into the board. Genuinely so good. Double digits so far? Let's go, dude. Sorry I left stream for a second to juice a power smoothie and make $1 million day trading. What did I miss? Not much. Us normies are just hanging out over here. We're not doing what'd you call it? Day trading?
You know someone that should have an numpad? Boba for their tax evasion schemes.
Honestly, true. I bet he does though. I bet he does.
Chat, I had to use what we had in the house and made one of my favorite recipes ever for dinner. Roasted potato soup. I made it from scratch with no recipe to follow. Who wants the leftovers?
Well, what'd you make, Sri? Roasted potato soup. Didn't you do this the other day? I swear to God, you told me what you made the other day was roasted potato soup. I've never had something like that, but that would be interesting. This is in stock, Zycos. It is.
Just wanted to join and say hello, but I will be having to leave sadly. Have a
No
good
worries,
rest of
Abel.
your night, everyone.
Thank you. Bye, Abel. Have a good rest of your night too, man. All of us love you. You're getting there. Almost done soldering this PCB. Any idea when we'll get more renders of the keyboard you and Bull are making? Don't have a 65, but we'll buy any board that Alex has a hand in. Oh shit. We actually... Is Bull here? We actually had some really good discussion about the Bull today, or with Bull today. We did a bunch of
Any thoughts on
preemptive changes.
GMK Shinseki?
Oh, that's the new one from Novel Keys? That honestly, yes, I like it a lot. But I mean, I'm biased, so I'm going to say that. I like Riley. We did some changes. Nothing crazy big, but actually it can be considered crazy big. We made I guess one technical major change, which I'm not going to go too in detail with because I want to wait till we tease it. And then we made some other changes that I think are very beneficial as well. And I think we're just about ready to finally order a prototype. But I will keep you guys in the loop with all of that when Bull and I decide to do it. But I think it should be soon. But I am hoping that we can show off a prototype by like maybe January, February. Yeah, I'll do a little article about the whole process, and even I'll get Bull in on it. I'm hoping to have Bull in on our stream when we do it, so it could be a Bull. If I DM you for inquiry about how to ship the t-shirt I want? Jared, should just do it on the website. Like, you have to claim it on the website. You can still message me, I'll help you with it. We added a numpad. We did add and it's just one big solid numpad now. If you guys want to know the truth, the project me and Bull are working on is a numpad within a bowl. That is what we did. It's the world first Bull pad. World first. Basically, if you don't buy me and Bull's numpad, Bull pad, should I say, it's just a tragedy at that point. When are you stealing Bull's bulls? Guys, listen. Get in close. This whole thing with Bull, okay? This whole thing with him is... Why are my eyebrows so fucking all fucked up today? This whole thing with Bull is to get close to him to steal his bulls. So
only one numpad?
Just keep that on the DL. I know nothing about keyboards. I'm just here to steal his bulls. They looked cool. That's it. One time I had a dream I dropped my separated numpad in a bowl of milk and I cried. Oh gosh. Only one numpad? That's it. Just one singular numpad. So we're producing. You guys have to fight over it. Whoever wants to fight over the numpads. Actually, I'm kind of craving cereal. Maybe I'll have a bowl of cereal as like a late night snack. So nice.
If you were putting together an Ocean 11's team together for the bowl heist, who would be in it?
What are the... Okay, if we're going to play that game, what's the categories for like Ocean's 11? Like, do we need like what would we need is like... do we need like a thief? Do we need like a smooth talker? If you guys can give me a category for all 11, I will go through it and try to answer as best as I possibly can. Okay, so just to go back to this board for 1 second, there is a small damage that happened during transit for our unit here today. I don't expect this to be on every unit or any unit, hopefully, and I'm sure Unikeys will help you if this does happen.
Can I get an extended bowl numpad premium option called the Super Bowl?
That's a good idea. So we're going to still try to assemble it like this. If I need to adjust this piece, if it's making contact with the bottom of the case, again, not reflective of what this board should be, so give me a moment while I try to repair that. I'm going to try not having to repair it first and see if it does get affected. But let's put our daughter board in here. Again, I would have loved to see some threaded inserts for this. We did discuss this earlier. I understand this is a one-piece case. I also understand these are parts that you're probably only going to be installing one time ever. However, I still have to stand by my criticism on, I think if you're going to use polycarbonate, there needs to have some sort of threaded insert somewhere, like regardless of what piece it is. It's just good practice, and I'm all about good practice. But just so you guys are aware, it's not here. So let's hope to God this doesn't impact the bottom of the case. If it does, I will try to fix. I also hope I don't break this as I do this as well. Should be good. We should be fine. Okay, perfect. Now, I actually want to use GMK Boba Fett, because I finally got that set. I already picked the set for today. I think Boba Fett would be absolutely fucking sick on this. So we're going to use Boba Fett. This looks really good already. Let's see what this looks like when I plug it in. Make sure it's all working too. Okay, LEDs are fairly bright. Is this, okay, I don't know for sure yet. This is already looking super cool. Keepscape, is this full brightness? I don't know if I have a VIA file. Let me triple check. So nice.
I need a bowl made by Alex and Bowl called the Bowl,
I don't have a VIA
so
file.
I can show off Bowl's bowl while I go bowl.
Honestly, good. We should do that. This is with studio lights on, by the way. This is impressive, because if I turn off the studio lights just so you guys can see. Here, I'll just turn it down.
Planner/brains, hacker, safecracker, charismatic sweet talker, muscle, getaway driver,
Very nice.
mentor who dies, athletic cat thief to get past room of lasers, and sexy mustache man.
A? Okay, hold on. I'll answer that here in a second, Colonel. I'll copy paste that and put it on a notepad. Oops, wrong way. Okay, let's now... Okay, so the LEDs are really nice on this. I'm unsure if this is full brightness. I want to make the assumption it is. Let's unplug it for now. This is the Kronos, yeah. All right, that is really, that's a good sign. And the diffusion on it's really nice. That's really good. We'll plug it in and we'll flip it over here in a second. Let me actually just copy paste what Colonel said and I'll answer this in a moment. Cool. Okay, I also just want to point out though, guys, prices start at $275, not the list at $240. That $240 doesn't include a PCB. So I was even confused with that at first too. Yeah, the diffusion's pretty nice on this. Why not just light it up with your smile? You're too kind, my friend. Alright, Boba Fett time. Let's go grab Boba Fett and then put some keycaps on this bad boy. There's no Gamba with this. I don't think this will be messed up. Do you guys want a Gamba for this? I think these are done in like a styrofoam thing. I truly, highly doubt these are going to be fucked up. You want a Gamba on this? Why is there no PCB thing with the group buy? It's the wording they use for the webpage. It says kit, which usually entails you get everything you need. I wholeheartedly, strongly think that needs to be looked into and completely reword it for the webpage that's on it right now. It should just say keyboard case with an option to add whichever one you want. That way there you can get no confusion for customers. Like that should be the case. End of story. But the webpage is truly, like I mentioned at the beginning of stream, it's confusing. You guys want a Gamba for this? All right. We will Gamba for this.
Not messed up, called it already.
I really don't think this is gonna be messed up. All right, you guys can do it. You guys better not be crazy with this one here. Tier list tonight? Yeah, well, if we have time.
Tier list tonight, Alex.
I'm down to do a tier list tonight. But yeah, I think that's probably the only thing that I would say is bothering me about this board. Oh, you know what? I didn't really get the daughter board in very well here onto the channel. But you know, I'm not going to really chance it because I don't feel like taking this out again and redoing the... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Should we? Let's do it while I'm waiting for you guys. Let's try to make it look pretty. I think what I would have really liked too is like a better way to grab the PCB. Because I know with like some plate files, you know what? I'm not going to chance it for now. I think that's maybe a small point of criticism. I don't know if there is like something I'm missing here. A way to kind of grab it. Sometimes people have ways that you can use like a switch puller from both sides to lift it out is also a really good idea too. It's easier to take out with keycaps on. Or do you just like push up from one side? Is that what you guys normally do? With O-ring boards? I guess from the top here is where it normally becomes really easy to take out. But still, having a small spot is definitely helpful. Okay. So nice.
I forgot Master of Disguise, and the safe cracker must be someone who sweats profusely as they do their job.
Okay, 1 second while I find that out. I'll look through it all, Gurnal. Oh, I'm gonna get this cable channel feeling nice here. Just for aesthetics. Shouldn't really impact the case at all. Alright, I got it that time. Perfect. Alright. I don't know why we did voting for this. I really hope you guys didn't spend a lot of money voting for this. There's 900. I didn't look. Oh my god. All right. Well. So nice.
Shake and bake that box, Alex.
We're looking good. We're looking super good. Looking good. I don't think there's a huge... I don't even think this is going to be messed up at all. Looking real good here, guys. And then grab the bottom layer. And to no surprise, it's all perfect. To absolutely no surprise, this is not messed up. Slash predictions. Oh my god, why was there... Damn, there was 239k on Yep. This is not messed up. Damn. Damn. I didn't know it was encased in foam. Yeah, the Star Wars stuff's all like in special packaging. This packaging is cool. It really is. You know, I want to see this set. I think this is still available. Fuck, I love this set. I don't know why it took me so long to finally pull the trigger on this. So happy I did. Alright. Here we go. Let's start putting it all together. This is GMK. So yeah, this is all double shot. They're expensive though. This particular stuff's real expensive.
Not going to lie, ever since Book of Boba I can't get behind anything Fett.
That's fair. I'm not going to hold it against you. I am not going to hold that against you, dude. Classic Disney tax. Well, to also be fair, this is a pretty unique one-off set, too. Didn't you have the set already? I have the Mandalorian one. But I didn't have this. This is the only one I'm missing. And then I technically don't have... What was the first one that came out again from the Star Wars series? I forget what it was called. I also don't have that in my possession at the moment. I gave that to my brother a long time ago when I bought it. But I'm also missing that one. I actually like using delete for this. DSA Galactic Empire. That I gave to my brother as a Christmas gift. So I bought that a long time ago. So technically I still have it. Because I don't think he's even unboxed it yet. Because he loves it. He doesn't want to unbox it himself.
I also forgot the muscle lost their hands in a weightlifting accident and they were replaced with a fork and spoon. Which makes them ideal fighting against bowl-shaped henchmen and lackeys.
Hold on. Let's see what you said here. So we need to think of a planner / brains. Okay, well, I don't know who that is. We need a hacker. I guess someone who's good with computers. We need a safe cracker. Charismatic sweet talker. The muscle. Well, okay, the muscle is definitely Geo, dude. Geo is 100% the muscle here. I'm writing these down. He's the muscle. Getaway driver. Honestly, I'm going to go with Tim, guys. Tim doesn't walk anywhere. He only drives. So, I'm going to go with Tim. He's probably really good at driving since he doesn't walk. You know? Like, He one time we tried to convince him to walk 15 minutes to the grocery store and he said no. He said that's too far for him. The mentor who dies. Damn. Aesthetic cat thief to get past room of lasers and a sexy mustache man. Damn. Okay. I need to think of some more. The charismatic sweet talker. Guys, I have to go with Adam. Unfortunately, that's just Adam, dude. Like, as much as you guys want to hate saying this, it has to be him. Somehow, after all the grief he's caused me, he's still here, you know? So it has to be Adam. Adam for mod? God damn.
I am the sexy mustache man. Sorry, Alex.
Do you have a mustache, Jenny? It's right there, yeah. He'd be the guy that plants all the traps. Okay, let me think of the rest of these. Who would be our... Let's see. Who would be our planner in brains? Definitely not me. Everyone? Who's devious? I feel like you have to be a bit devious as well, you know? Diego? Ooh, what a good answer. Diego's really smart. Gondo is a good answer too. And then, what else do we got on this list? I like that answer. I'm going to pick Diego on that one. Who's our hacker? Maybe that's Gondo. Let's pick Gondo for hacker. Who's our safe cracker? I don't know this one here. Who's doing safe cracker stuff? Bony Tony is? Fuck, this set is sick. I'm so happy with this.
Please add Master of Disguise to the list.
Okay, we'll add Master of Disguise too. I'll crack your safe, Alex. Huh? What's going on now? Who's good at breaking things? So nice.
I'll be the tech guy and I'm deactivating your Windows now. I know you use Mac. I'm deactivating that too, lol.
Damn. I'm getting bamboozled. Apiary would be a safecracker? Marcia? Is Marcia good at stealing things? Guys, safecracker? Rama. Because he stole everyone's money, you know what I'm saying? So he's good at stealing things. I'm a fucking genius, dude. We're hiring him for this. We're hiring him. So nice.
If by
I'm a
safe
fucking
cracking
genius,
you
dude.
mean safely cracking a few jokes, I would gladly give up my position as the mustache man.
Oh man. My team is cracked so far, dude. Mentor who dies. This is morbid. I don't like this one. Master of Disguise. Who would be the Master of Disguise?
Oh god, I don't know if there is enough aloe for that cosmic burn on Rama.
Simon would be the one that is the mentor but dies? Enough aloe for the cosmic burn? Damn, dude.
Alex knows I have the best mustache. I have Master of Disguise.
Everyone wants these roles. Frank is the Master of Disguise? Because he's Batman? True! Frank would be Master of Disguise. Alright, do we like this? To me this looks sweet right now. Hold on, I'm gonna take this off the desk here. I wish I had the JSON file for this. Maybe we can change the RGB to something else, but you know what? Like, I really like the way this looks so far with this set. Actually, I don't know. Do we have a JSON file for this? I don't know if we do. I would like to change that, but I don't know. Can we? I don't know. I don't know what the hotkeys are for this. Is there one? A JSON file? Thank you, Ardang. Dude, I don't know why Discord takes forever to load. I might not have access to this, Ardang. Can you DM it to me, if that's cool? I'll DM it to you, Alex. Thank you, Bowl. Function plus pipe? No. You are the hotkeys? Damn. I want to change this to like a green. Dude, Boba Fett looks sick, right, Lego? I just got it the other day. I decided to. We had to get it. How's the board so far? I haven't typed on it yet. I think my experience with it so far. I mean, it's a very simple build. I love the way it looks. The quality's there. It's a DDS manufacturer, so like the polycarb I've seen from DDS is usually pretty damn good. Let's get this one. It's the solder one. I think the only criticism I could possibly give the actual board itself, like the physical board, is the lack of threaded inserts on the polycarbonate. Now again, maybe a bit divisive because they are not parts that you're going to swap out very often. So it is what it is. But I still think it's worth criticizing instead of sweeping it under the rug. And then I really don't like the way that Unikeys, and I love Unikeys by the way. So for me to say this is with love. I really don't like the way their website's laid out for this. I think it needs to be a bit better. Well, not even a bit. It just needs to be more well formatted to make sure that people understand they're not getting a PCB with the kit, and you have to buy that separately on a different web page. There's a link in the description of the page, but it's like really, it's tough to find. Did I load it? Did it not load? Hold on one sec, guys. I don't think this is working. SC60. For whatever reason, Bull, this is not loading up. Maybe it needs to be flashed. Bull failed this test for hacker, unfortunately. No, it has a design. I loaded up in design, but
I
it's
want to
just
thank
not
you
loading.
for not teasing HJ typing tests LOL, but seriously, how did you get this far into stream without a single caress on those vints?
I know. That's weird. Fuck, okay, I don't know how to... It's not letting me load with the definitions here. Connect. Just stuck on searching for devices. Authorized device. Scrap 60. Nope. Mine just worked out of the box. I mean, mine's typing, but not working. Try a different browser? Really? I don't have any problems with Chrome, usually. I'm usually pretty good. Drop test will fix it. Here, I'm gonna go to Safari and try Safari. Although, actually, I don't think Safari works with this, so it has to be Chrome. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay, don't worry. I tried Vile. Vile's not working with it either. Alright, let's just leave it like this. I wanted to turn it to all green. Maybe I can figure it out after stream, but let's see what this sounds like. So, $275 for this. It's a pretty basic shape. Polycarbonate's good. Little weight inside of it. It is still quite lightweight. It's not
Sounds
super
like
heavy.
the board is broken. You can send it to me.
Sounds good, man. Let's see what this sounds like with cherries. They're vintage cherries, so expect some scratch in this. Little HJ test. I mean, this is exactly what I was expecting out of this. I wouldn't say it's super quiet. Maybe not compared to some of the other boards with, like, you know, beefier aluminum, but this is exactly what I was thinking this is going to sound.
Oh baby, not the HJ test.
I mean, I'm happy with it. This is exactly what I was expecting sound signature wise. It's, if you guys haven't used an O-ring mounting style before, this feels just as good as every other O-ring. It doesn't feel better, it doesn't feel worse. It feels exactly the same. I think personally I would want a 70A, so that might be something I need to buy separately. But for the 50A, it's fine. It's a little bit soft, it's a little bit firm. It absorbs all the impact nicely. It sounds just like every other O-ring build, which is, again, I think ideal. Why reinvent the wheel? It's fully polycarbonate with some good RGB. The diffusion on it's pretty nice. You're not going to get the diffusion though when you flip it over. You're going to see hot spots for LEDs, but I mean, how often are you going to do that? It sounds good though. It does sound really, really good. I wish we got this Frosted PC working with VIA right now. It doesn't seem to want to load, but I mean, $275. I would have loved to see this kit be a little bit cheaper total. I'm not angry at $275. I think that's a decent price point still. Again, considering polycarbonate, like good polycarbonate, I've seen really bad stuff. I'm just happy this is really good quality polycarb. My only small concern would still be those lack of threaded inserts for where screws are. That's all the concerns I have for this though. Gondo PCB, I love Gondo. Gondo does really good work and has been doing great work for a long time in this community, so the PCB is solid. Unikey's, great vendor. I've had no problems with them at all. They're fantastic. So we have a decent vendor or a good vendor with this board. And then we have Keepscape, who helped with this board to design this board. And I think he had some help for some other people. But I think this is a fantastic little pickup. If you guys wanted a 60% polycarb O-ring board, this is probably, I mean, I haven't seen something like this in a little while. But I'd say this is great. This is a good little pickup.
I put it in journal chat at Alex.
Oh, you got the... Okay, let me get that for you, Ordang. If it's in general chat, I'll try. I feel like I just downloaded these ones here, but I'll try these ones here too. Oh, you know, I already did this. Bull sent it to me. Bull sent it to me as well. But no, you know what? I have confidence in this. I'd recommend this. Again, my two asks though, if Unikeys and the designers listening right now, Keepscape, please, first and foremost, let's get some of the miscommunication. I know they already said they're going to do that. Let's try to simplify that webpage and try to make it a little easier to understand what parts come with what. That's first and foremost. And then also adding the PCB onto that same webpage. And then number two, if they plan on restocking this, because again, this is in stock and they can't change it now, please insert thread inserts. Really important. If there's going to be a batch 2 of these or another round, or if this is going to be like a forever in stock product, which that'd be really cool too. Thread inserts are the only thing I would ask. Other than that, really cool project. I wouldn't say this reinvents anything, by the way. This is not reinventing the wheel in any sort of manner. I think this is just probably a cheaper way to get a polycarbonate 60%. That's an O-ring mount. I don't think this is reinventing the wheel, just so you guys understand. If you guys already have something like this, this is not going to be better in any sense of the word. It's just going to be another board. But you know what? I'm happy with it. I love boards like this. This brings me back to what I used to love a lot. So it's a lot cheaper than the Moon Tower. Yes. The Bakaneko Go is very different. I wasn't a huge fan of the one that I got was that soft touch black unit. That had a big warp in it, and those are done differently too. Those are injection molded, I believe. So this is CNC'd. It's just going to be two different variants of quality. I'm not too sure how different a polycarbonate would be to CNC versus injection mold. That might be something I don't have a lot of info on, but there was some issues with some quality on the Bakaneko Go's. And you can tell this is just a lot better of a build. The Bakaneko Go also comes with an FR4 plate. Yeah, I would say they're two different boards. I also think the Bakaneko Go, where that's going to excel, is that's going to be really targeted to someone who wants something super cheap with a battery and has wireless function. So there is a polycarbonate tofu, which I actually have if you guys want to see. I don't know if there's a 60% one. But this is the polycarb tofu, a lot different. It's a lot different of a board. Different mounting styles. It's just a lot different. And then in terms of weight, let me get the scale so I can measure this for you guys too. I have a feeling this is going to do really well just based off the RGB alone. Like,
now
I'm not even kidding you
gonna have
guys.
to get a numpad cause I just got scammed by the mustache man.
What happened? Who scammed you? It's very lightweight. 0.89 kilos. So this is going to be about what in pounds? No, I already passed pounds there. It's pretty light. Pretty lightweight. I think the brass internal is doing a smidge to kind of break up some of the sound profile, but yes, it's pretty lightweight. Yeah, the PC Crush is very different. Also, that was a group buy. But yeah, the polycarbonate Crush was sick too. Yeah, it's a fun little project. This would be cool to also get the price down a little bit too somehow. I don't know if that's humanly possible. 275 is the highest I'd probably feel. Like I said, the under 280 is where I was feeling comfortable with this. How much was the Crush? It was like $200, wasn't it? 250 maybe? Conan, it depends. So the company we work with, Fourth Wall, they have different places in different parts of the world that they do things from and shipping from. So they do have some areas in Canada where they ship from, as well as some areas in the USA. Wait, what happened? Who got scammed? Did I forget? Okay, Annette wants a compliment. Annette, you know what I would ship right away? Like express delivery next day overnight? A big old hug, all right? Because you deserve one for how awesome you are. Annette, love you. I hope you're having an amazing Wednesday. Was it 170? So wait, does a plate get added to the PCB? So this is where I feel like, dude, their website needs to be completely clarified. The plate comes with the kit. The PCB is a separate purchase. I'm assuming they're doing that so they can have people have an option between what they want to buy, which is the hot swap or the solderable unit. But I think somewhere down the road here, it might have got a little confusing, and it might seem, if you already understand what's going on, fine on paper. But even me, like at the beginning of stream, like I didn't really realize it said kit, so I just, I made that assumption too. When you scroll down, it says specs about the PCB, so you think it's in there, but it's not in there. But $275 is the price with the PCB, the solderable one, anyways. I'm leaning more towards the Crush in this case, but a W for anyone who wants a Kronos? Yeah, for sure. Crush is also great.
Do you know why the T-Rex suits you so well? Because their short hands mean that they keep things closer to their heart. Like you do, big-hearted maple syrup man. Alexotos.
That's very, very nice of you, Aaron. I appreciate that. Thank you. Very kind of you, dude. Well, this is fun. I hope everyone had fun today. This is a fun little board. I really hope this does well. Fun. Let's give this another little sound test. Now I'm curious too. Tier list. What do we want to do for a tier list? Did we want to do breads? I really like this. If I had one right now in front of me, I'd use the shit out of this. I think I would build this with Gateron Milky Yellows personally. Because Gateron Milky Yellows and O-Ring keyboards sound beautiful to me. Yeah, don't forget guys, I think there is going to be some premium here just because it is in stock. So if you hate waiting for things and don't even want to risk a group buy, you're going to pay a smidge of a premium for that. Let us do a bread tier list. I'm actually so down to do a bread tier list. Bread tier list. Okay, I got one. Let's go. Window capture. Bread tier list. All right, here we go. Bread tier list.
Can you go over the heist list again with reasons why you picked each person, please?
Give me one moment. We will, Gurnal. All right, all right. So we got bagels. Okay, I have a question though. We need to clarify something right now before we start this. Does this also mean? So nice.
Also, Bowl, please cover your ears.
True, to be honest. Are we also doing like toppings? Am I allowed to say like bagel with butter, or like bagel with, I don't know, whatever spread you want to put on it, like peanut butter? I don't know. Like, does that count? Is a pretzel considered bread, though? I guess it is, right? We're not doing that? This is a bread list, not a condiment list. All right, then would I ever eat a bagel on its own? Probably fucking not. That just sounds heavy and also pretty dry. So if that's the way we're ranking things, are we all comfortable with that then? Oh, I can pin it. I didn't even know I could do that. Warm bagel with fruit is not bad. Okay, you know what? I think we have to do it with like how you'd eat it and do toppings. So yes, I would say bagels are A. I like bagels. Bagels with butter, my favorite thing ever. Hawaiian rolls. I'd give these an A too. These are yummy. They're tasty.
Basic condiments on average.
Oatmeal bread. I've never had this. I'm gonna leave this down here. Rye bread. Believe it or not my favorite of all the breads. Brioche. S tier. Whole wheat bread. C. Fucking S tier, buddy. You know banana bread's going up there. Cornbread. See, I'm going to give this a B. And don't get upset with me. I'm going to explain why I'm giving this a B. Because cornbread, out of all the breads I've ever had, I've seen cornbread the most butchered out of all of those. So when you do it right, it's delicious. But dude, I'm not gonna sit here and like pretend. A lot of places I've gone to over the years, the cornbread is shit. So based off of that as well, like I always factor that into like how easy is this to mess up? Yeah, it's easy. I feel like I've had really bad cornbread. Cinnamon bread. I'd give this an A. It's not like an everyday thing. Croissants are S tier. I love croissants. Biscuits, I would do S, but again, I've had really bad biscuits. And then I've had some that just like, they're better than anything here. What's yeast bread? English muffins. I mean, English muffins are great. I don't really eat them on the daily though. Why do I get mad every time Alex says a tier list? I don't know. Cinnamon raisin bread. Don't fucking hate me for this, but this is getting an S tier. I love cinnamon raisin bread. It is so good. Don't get upset with me. I've never had potato bread. Oh, I love flatbread. I'm gonna give that an A. A flour tortilla? B. Garlic bread? S tier. Sourdough? I'm gonna give an A.
I'll speed things up and ask you to put pretzel on F since it's just salt materialized. Thank you.
Damn. A pita bread? I'm gonna give an A. French bread. What does French bread mean exactly? We're eating bread together? Hell yeah, dude. What's a French bread? Like, I don't exactly know what that means. Breadsticks? Also A, dude. Pumpernickel, I'm sorry guys. This one might be the only bread I don't care for. I have to give this an F. I just don't really like it. Like, it's just not my thing, man. Like, I just don't do it. Naan is S tier. Zucchini bread I've never had, so I'm going to leave that as never had. A baguette. Oh,
French
it's just a baguette.
is a long, thin type of bread of French origin that is commonly made from basic lean dough. It is distinguishable by its length and crisp crust. A baguette has a diameter of about 5 to 6 centimeters
really
and a
put the whole
usual length
definition.
of about 65 centimeters, but can be up to 1 meter long.
I'm gonna give that a B. It's alright. I like it a little bit more than whole wheat. Butter bread I've never had. Bro, white bread? This is the bread, dude. This is the bread I grew up with. It's gonna go to B. I don't really eat it much anymore at all. Pretzel bread. I feel like I've had this. I just don't remember.
I take bread seriously.
Why is butter bread here twice? All original bread? God damn. Boney says I take it serious. Because I really don't know where to put pretzel bread. Because I've only had it like one time and I don't remember. I also don't know what anything else here is. I've never had it. This is my bread rankings. I hope you guys feel good about these. Is this good? By the way, guys, I need to put you guys on something right now. I'm sure everyone here has fucking had this. Sometimes they have this garlic naan at the store. I'm not even kidding you guys. There are times where I just really want bread. You know, my first choice of when I want bread, my mouth's watering right now, salivating like crazy. I'll get garlic naan. It is just, I literally open the pack and I know it's a lot of calories. I literally down the whole pack. It's so fucking good, dude. I just like the texture of it, the taste of it, just everything. It's so good. Yeah, I fucking love it. Garlic naan is fucking insane. It's so good, dude. If you guys have never tried it, I'm sure lots of people have. Get it. You can literally just eat it right out of the package. It's so good, dude. That's my ranking list. I hope this made sense to you guys. I'm sorry for everyone who have hurt by putting cornbread under B, but I hope you guys can understand. It's because I feel like cornbread, hit or miss. I've literally, have I had cream cheese on it? I've had garlic naan with other things. Maybe not cream cheese, but they have low carb naan. I've never seen low carb naan. I'd get that in a heartbeat. You don't have a neighborhood Indian shop that makes it fresh? No, I don't think I do around here in Tense. I can't even imagine. Dude, hold on a second. I need to look that up now. Fuck, you might have put me onto a dark path tonight. Because I might have to look that up and go find somewhere that makes it fresh. I mean, you can go to the stores and they have like garlic naan. I've never had it fresh though. Because if I'm already thinking that's fucking S tier, like coming from a package at a grocery store, I can't imagine it being fresh. That's never even occurred to me. Okay, I need to figure out where in Toronto you can go do that though. Because I actually don't know who makes garlic naan around here. Okay, guys, this is not good. This is really not good. Like, I could go to a restaurant. I feel like that would be really expensive though. Okay, stop. We need to cut it out right now because I'm literally salivating like crazy, dude. Stop. Please. No. We're not doing it right now. This is getting too wild right now for me.
Now I want bread and I have none.
Me too. I have no bread. I might even just literally go run out and grab some. Can I just buy the bread off them though? Okay, what am I doing? Okay, guys, we need to end stream. If you guys want to go pick up this board, it's available on Unikeys. Again, thanks to everyone for being here. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. My mind is literally on naan right now. It's crazy. Let's go find someone to raid. Keepscape, thank you again for sending us the board. I'll take some photos and send it back. Hopefully next week. Because I don't know if I can ship things to you this week. I mean, we can use maybe a different service, so. Alex, can I yap about how much I love your streams during my Twitch film interview? Honestly, go for it, dude. I don't know if that would help, though. So maybe don't do it. Alright, let's go find somewhere to raid. Who is live? Extra Prius. Love Extra Prius. I'm always jealous of his lighting. Alright, you guys have... Why not try and make garlic naan at home? Ooh, wait, that's a good idea, too. I had to figure out how to do that. Oh shit, what's the backspace on this? All right, guys, you have a good night. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. What a good stream. Awesome little build today. I hope you guys have a good one. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, because the Matrix board did come in, so we will be streaming tomorrow night. So it did literally arrive like 2 or 3 hours before stream. See you guys and enjoy. Bye-bye, everybody.